I came home from work the other day to find a complete stranger on my couch, eating my food straight out of my fridge. And the worst part? My roommate thinks I'm the one who's overreacting. So let's back up a little. I'm 24, and this is my first time moving out of my parents' house. I was so excited for the freedom, the independence, you know? I moved in with a friend from college. Let's call her Chloe. The apartment is small, but it's cozy. Just enough space for the two of us, as long as we respect each other's personal space. We talked about it before we even signed the lease. We were totally on the same page about keeping things chill, creating a peaceful home. And for the first month, it was perfect. It was everything I dreamed of. We'd hang out, watch movies, respect each other's schedules. It was great. But then things started to change. It began with her boyfriend. He started coming over, which, fine, I get it. At first, it was just a couple of hours a week. He seemed nice enough, pretty polite. I really didn't mind. But a couple of hours soon became a couple of days. And those couple of days turned into him being here almost every single day, spending the night, leaving his stuff everywhere. His toothbrush was next to mine in the bathroom. His shoes were by the door. It was like I suddenly had a third roommate that I didn't sign up for. And definitely wasn't paying rent. Honestly, even then, I tried to be cool about it. I told myself, okay, deep breaths. This is what living with people is like. I thought I could handle it. But that wasn't the end of it. It got so much worse. Now, it's not just her boyfriend. It's his entire group of friends. And since she's friends with them too, our apartment has become their official clubhouse. I'll come home from a long, exhausting day at work, and the living room will be full of people I don't know. They're loud, they're messy, and they act like they own the place. I never know who I'm going to find in my home. Have you walked into the kitchen to find someone I've never met helping themselves to my groceries? I've had to wait to use my own bathroom because one of his friends is taking a half-hour shower. The other night, I just wanted to come home, put on my pajamas, and watch some trashy reality TV. I opened the door, and there were 5 people I didn't recognize, music blasting. Using my favorite mug for who knows what, I just turned around, went back to my car, and sat there for an hour because I couldn't handle it. I felt like a stranger in my own home. The complete lack of respect for my space is what's really getting to me. They don't just stay in. The living room, they wander everywhere. I found them in the kitchen, rummaging through cabinets. They leave their trash on the coffee table, their dirty dishes in the sink. It's like my personal belongings are just part of the communal property now. I've tried talking to Chloe about it. I've tried to be subtle, you know? I'd say things like, hey, could you give me a heads up if you're having people over? I'd just like to know. Oh, wow, it's getting a little crowded in here, isn't it? But it's like she doesn't hear me. She just laughs it off. She tells me I'm being too sensitive, that I need to loosen up. She says, they're my friends. What's the big deal? The big deal is that this is my home, too. I pay half the rent. I pay half the bills. I deserve to feel safe and comfortable here. Instead, I feel constantly on edge. My anxiety is through the roof. I find myself making excuses to stay late at work or go to a coffee shop just to avoid going home. I tiptoe around my own apartment, trying not to disturb the guests I never invited. My bedroom has become my only sanctuary, but even then, I can hear them laughing and shouting right outside my door. This isn't the independence I was looking for. This isn't freedom. It feels like I'm a guest in Chloe's and her boyfriend's party pad. I feel guilty for feeling this way, like maybe I am overreacting. Maybe this is just what having a roommate is like, and I'm the one who can't adapt. But then I think about finding a stranger eating my leftovers, and I just get so angry. It's not unreasonable to want to come home and relax, is it? It's not unreasonable to want to know who is going to be in your living space. I remember Chloe mentioning her last roommate left suddenly. At the time, I didn't think much of it, but now I'm starting to wonder if this was why. I feel like I'm at a breaking point. I don't know what to do. Do I try to have a serious, sit-down conversation with her and set some hard, non-negotiable rules? Like, no guests without 24 hours notice, and a limit on how many people can be over. I am so scared it'll turn into a huge fight and make living here even more awkward and unbearable. Or do I just start looking for a new place? The thought of moving again is so stressful and expensive, but the idea of living like this for the rest of the lease feels impossible. My sanity is hanging by a thread. I wanted a home, a place to build my new adult life, and instead, I'm living in a frat house. So what would you do? Am I the bad guy for wanting boundaries? Or is she completely out of line? Let me know in the comments because I'm seriously at a loss. Any advice would be a huge help. Thanks for listening. And if you've been through something similar, please share your story. It helps to know I'm not alone in this. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories. Thanks, guys.